Hello, it's 9:45 in the morning. I'm just uh, preparing breakfast, but there's obviously a stage, there's stages to it. And then I'll be sitting down, having beans on toast, watching my latest upload, which I think went up, I don't know, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock? Yeah, probably, yeah, I don't know, 1ish, 2ish, whatever. Give you an idea, a ballpark. Yes. Then after that, whilst I'm having the breakfast, I'm going to be transferring some files. And then after I've seen my video, I don't know if there's anything else to watch. I've sort of deleted a lot of stuff on my recordings, mainly the Alistair Sims and the Herbert Loms. I've kept the Stanley Bakers because he's a really hard nut actor. I suppose if there was a Stanley Baker today, it would be Craig Fairbrass, who used to be in EastEnders. He's making these independent gangster films, the new wave of English gangster films. So he's doing those at the moment, and they get shown on one of the channels. Which channel? I don't know if it's not the horror channel. It's crikey, I can't even feel what channel it is. No. I think. Anyway, so yeah, Stanley Baker. So there's one Stanley Baker film there that I've recorded months ago, and looking at the thumbnail, it looks like there's a hard nut in this one. So I'm looking forward to watching that. And there's a couple of early Jack Nicholsons that are too good to throw away. I think one's called The Shootist. It's nothing to do with the John Wayne film, if that was called The Shootist. One of his last films which John Wayne's, that is, was The Shootist or The Shooter. And I think The Shooter was Mark Wahlberg? Or Donnie Wahlberg? Mark Wahlberg. I think he had a film called Shooter. But it's not that either. But it can't be, it's an early Jack Nicholson. It's probably circa 1970. So I'm looking forward to watching that. So there are some good things to watch. I'm thinking about watching Killing Eve. It's getting to the point where I want to watch that instead of waiting till the terrestrial broadcast on Sunday. But we'll see, we'll hang out. There's things to do. I haven't played the Room Escape games yet. I thought there was 2, but there was 1. So I want to play that, but the laptop's always in use, so I can never get around to playing it, but it's there. What else? It's a sunny day, but I don't want the sun filtering onto my eyes while I'm at the sink. So yeah, it's a bit lack of things. I mean, yeah, the plan is just to eat, watch, edit, and repeat until it's export, eat, watch. Yes. Okay. I got I saw the last episode of Quiz yesterday. Well, I think it was the last episode. I'm sure it was, yeah, because they gave the, at the end where they say so and so it does this now and whatever. It was a peculiar film. It was funny. It was almost farcical. yeah, sort of farcical, yeah. It was farcicals, and it was a farcical event, but to make it a farcical production was, yeah, it's strange. It was very lightweight. It has to be a lightweight drama. It had it all. It had court scene, courtroom drama, and it had 3 comical performances. It was directed by Stephen Frears, so it was. I don't regret watching it. Yeah, I think trying to do comedy is very hard. I may have laughed at Michael Sheen as Chris Tarrant, because Chris Tarrant is a a bouncy personality and quite gesticulative. So on the whole, it was enjoyable. It passed the time. It was fun. Had to watch it. But I didn't feel, oh, fantastic, absolutely brilliant. You know, I didn't have that feeling afterwards. But it was just a shame it came and went, really. Okay, so I can't think of it. I got to feel there's something to say, but I'll probably, if I remember it, I will address it. Back to the dishes. About to start editing. I'm creating the project as we speak. So all I saw was my video, and after that I felt like getting cracking on it. So here I am. The sun's gone in now and it's a bit colder, cold. At some point I'll put some water, but for a few minutes first I'm going to start on the edit. Right. And what video editor am I using? DaVinci Resolve. I've just had a little exercise, going downstairs to check my post box and then back up again. There was a reason for it, apart from health issues. Not health issues, but because it's a healthy thing to do. because I'm not saying it crashed DaVinci Resolve, but I was using Fusion, which is the VFX screen, to create the thumbnail. So I came to a point in the video I thought I'll use that as the thumbnail. So what I can do with the 3D text effect in Fusion, I was pretty much there really. I know what it was. It wasn't Fusion. Well, Fusion is partly to blame. I have to go to the color page to create the still, the JPEG, and I've only got as far as clicking the page, so it didn't open. It just closed down the external monitor and then it closed itself. So while it was loading, I thought I'd have my little exercise. Go downstairs, check the post box, come back up again. I don't know why I'm looking there, you're there, aren't you? So I'm keen to get it out of the way and carry on. I suspect it's time, well it's 2:30, just gone. So I'm going to wait till 3 o'clock and then I'll take a break. So that's where I've been for the last 5 minutes. I just remembered that what I'm watching at the moment, or what I will be watching in the future, which is quite exciting. This is to do with the Sky Arts channel, which kicks off these brilliant documentaries series. One's on film stars, it's called Discovering. One on directors, the one on movie composers, which I still haven't got back to watching since I last mentioned it, so I'm still stuck on episode 1. I forget, you see, I forget about it and I remember it. Then, oh yes, I was channel hopping yesterday and I went onto the Sky Arts channel and I've got another documentary series and it's on comedians. I think it's mainly American comedians, and it was on, they were talking about Richard Pryor, and I thought, wow, you know. So, this is what I do. As soon as it's on, I then press the information button. It gives me more options, like more episodes, and then I then get to sort of drill back until it tells me how many series there are and what the whole episodes are. That way I can go back to not go back, but I can go to the first episode, download it because it's Sky, you have to download it. With Virgin, you just I don't know Virgin. I can't remember. I know you don't download it. I think you just you do it Virgin. So I went to the first episode, download it, and I know when I go onto when I turn on the TV and I go onto Sky, and on the home page it will show me comedians. I don't know what it's called actually. Discovering comedians or comedy greats. I'll put it on the screen now. Okay, and that's what it's called. So yeah, I just remembered, I thought, oh, there's something exciting to tell you guys. And I'm glad I remembered it. And it helps me as well if I talk about it, then it's in my subconscious. So when I break in about 5 minutes, I'll start watching the film composers, and I'll see if it's on the home screen, the comedians, while it's fresh in my memory. So, that's it really. And when I get back to the edit for 5 minutes and carry on. In fact, that issue of the screen crashing, I've gone back in and I've exported the thumbnail, and straight away I've deleted all the effects that created it, so that it frees up some memory, if anything. It might leave a bit of debris, but last time I did it, it seemed to work okay. And the things I've got DaVinci Resolve now, and I've started using Chrome again. Because at some point they've been sending me emails, or to everyone who's got a YouTube account. Just say they're going to come off the classic uploader and start using the studio uploader, and that means I'm going to really struggle if I use Microsoft Edge. So therefore I've started using Chrome. If it crashes, then I'll just have to free up some memory, do a disk cleanup, do an optimization, empty out whatever's in temp percent, do a restart, and fingers crossed. Right, 4 minutes to break time. Oops. Well, I'm just logging out. I've only got 2 clips left, but I thought the outro was going to take maybe half an hour, so I've decided to take a break. And it's 3:15, 3:15, sorry. So I'm logging off. Can't see the pointer. Oh, it's on this screen. I have to really shove it across to this screen. I thought I could have logged out from this screen, couldn't I? The taskbar's on both screens. There we go. Come on. Right, it's shutting down. So, time to have something to eat. Right, it's nearly 10 to 5. I've had the chili con carne toast, I've had the coffee, and I've seen an episode of The Great Film Composers. So now I'm going to resume, go back to the edit. I've only got a couple of clips and the outro, and then I'll kick off the export. So maybe in an hour's time it should be exported. So it's 10 to 5 now. So that's what's happening next. It's 10 to 6, and as you can see the export has started. It's going to take an hour and a half apparently. Well, it's only an 18-minute video. And I'm listening to Craig Charles on BBC Six Music, and I felt a nap coming on earlier just before I sat down, and I thought I might have a nap now listening to Craig Charles, so that's what I'm going to do. It's 10 past 8, and in about 10 minutes the upload will finish. Then it will be processed and the video should be ready for viewing. Let's see, around the 7:30 mark. That's yesterday's video, which is timely. It's kind of dark, so I'm going to put the light on. There we go. Just look at the TV. Right, so it's a film on the TV. Yep, and what's next? I was going to play a room escape game, but I think the laptop needs a rest. So what I'll do is 8 o'clock. It's probably a good time to have a sandwich or two. Yeah. That's it, yeah. I'll go in there, make a couple of sandwiches, a cup of coffee, crisps, and listen to the radio. Yeah, that's the plan. Don't be fooled by that. That's just the upload. It's processing at the moment, and it's currently 0%. Although it said 0%, it only takes about 5 or 10 minutes. Probably 5 minutes actually. So yeah, it's all uploaded. It's all ready to watch, and it's 26 past 8. And it's yesterday's video, so that's not bad actually. Quite pleased about that, and once I've made there's a spider just there, just there. I thought to myself, I must see, is it magic eye again? You know, the blinds. Yes, it's a spider just there, just there. So once I've made the sandwich, I'm going to watch the video. But first I'm going to wipe this plate, log out of the laptop, let it rest, and back on. Ooh, it's moving, it's on the move. And then, it's only a small spider. Was it a money spider or a water spider? What egg spider? That was nice. Lovely sandwich. Enjoyed watching the video. I was quite pleased with that. Now I'm watching somebody else's video. Yes. I just put the plates in the sink. So, did I turn my light off? I did. I always forget to sometimes. There was one morning I opened the door and to my horror, the lights were on. So now I've become a OCD with the, that's another OCD, touching the door handle. I check now before I go to bed that I consciously know that the lights are off. And if I don't remember, then I have to consciously do so. I'm just rambling on now. I'm just going to head back to the sofa and watch a couple of YouTube videos, I suppose, and then get back into the composers. Oh, wait a minute. What time is it? I can watch it tomorrow. I'm thinking of Project Blue Book. It's, the next episode starts at 9 PM. Right, so back to the sofa.